Hey guys, welcome back. We are in Teldrassil at the moment. You'll notice I have a friend with me. Chris, what you called on here?
This is Valette.
Valette. Yeah. So Chris is going to give me a hand. We're just going to go play. He's created this character just to come and play with me, which makes me feel very good about myself. What we're going to do, I've handed in the bits and pieces from the Beneath Hill Hollow stuff. Leveled up my fishing. That's about it, really. So you haven't missed out on a lot. We just got the Ursal the Mauler quest, and we're going to go do that. Yeah. So let's go. I'm following my map, but I don't know where to go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think I've got to kill these as well. So we'll take them out. Can you do your awesome move and kill that in one go? Bloody hell!
Shielded right. I never knew it was that good, man. It hits so hard. Over 300.
That's
300
amazing.
damage.
Does that mean I'm not going to get any of the XP because I'm not doing any of the damage?
No, you should do because you're a similar level. It should be alright. I was doing, there's a quest, like a group quest, just as you leave the human starting area to kill Hogger, famous Hogger.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I take it Hogger is still in it then. That's amazing.
Is, but it's been revised. He's got a bit of a story to him now. But I was really struggling and I couldn't do it. So it's supposed to be done in a group and I couldn't do it on my own. So as soon as I hit level 10 and I got this move, I just ran up to him and basically killed him in 2 hits. Oh, it was good.
Guys, Chris is a bit better than me at the game. So I will be sort of noobing in his shadow a little bit. So it should be fun. It should be good fun. Let's stop in the name. No. Where are we going? See, look. He's already got a level 19 rare dragonkin.
No.
Yeah.
This one actually, that wasn't rare by default. I found a little stone to turn it into a rare one. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, you can.
Is that what I can trade? Like if I kill pet tamers?
That's right. Yeah. Captain America move.
It really is. I take it we have to go up and round because I've got his little logo appearing on my corner, behind us a little bit.
He's like here, isn't he? Yeah.
Ah, here we go. I've got all my 8. I feel like the only thing it's worth me doing is literally just all my instant spells. Because by the time I've taken the time to charge something up...
Cast away, blink ahead of me and kill the others. Or I'll stun this one and see that you can kill him.
And then I just look like a fool for standing here for ages.
No, it's no problem. See, the thing is, I mean, outside of that move, my damage is fairly bad. I just have to stand here hitting things, and that's I think it's a 10-second cooldown, 15-second cooldown. So it's not like
that's not bad though.
Well, yeah, I mean it is good, and it also I think it silences as well. Yeah, it silences the target for 3 seconds, and
ooh,
I think
we got the rare one as well.
Hold on. Check this. Right, check this. Okay, it bounces between the targets, so I should be able to hit all 3 of these.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's really overpowered.
Well, it is, but it's only because I'm extremely low level. Once you get to higher level, I mean, I do have a level 90 paladin.
Is there anything in here?
I don't know. I'll have a dig around. No, it's empty.
No, okay,
yeah,
cool.
Well, level 90, that even though that spell does do quite a lot of damage, it's in a tank spec. You're just not really hitting very hard at all for the most part, outside of raiding. If you're just on your own like we are now, then you'd probably stick with the retribution spec, which is for more for damage. And also once you get to start getting some nasty spells like Ice Lance, then I say Ice Lance, if you picked Frost and went for Ice Lance, then
yeah, that's going to be soon. I'm just over halfway, so by the time I've handed in these 2 quests, I'm going to be pretty close to 10, I would have thought. And
then you've got a big decision. Not that you can't change it later, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what to go for. I mean, I found out that with the ice one, I get like a little water elemental.
You do. That is good and bad, the water elemental, because it's always there. It is really cool, and you can do a thing called a shatter combo, which I'll teach you how to do, which will put my little magic shield to shame. But you've got, but the downside is you've got this huge water elemental following you around everywhere, and it makes a horrible watery noise going in your ear all the time.
Do you know what? But there's something to be said for hurling great balls of fire. And I do like the idea.
Yeah, the problem with fire is that it's really, really dependent. In my opinion, anyway, it's dependent on your gear. So while you're leveling, because when you get critical strikes, it starts like you get all these nice special things happening, and instant spells and chaos and fire and death. But without critical strikes, you are kind of just spamming 1 or 2 spells over and over and over again, and it gets a bit boring. So, and it's a bit, I don't know, I find it to be completely mental, and I never know what's going on, and I don't really like that. Like, I play an arms warrior, I don't play fury warrior. I don't like the berserker. I like the control, and that's so. So,
because my cousin was saying that I should go for ice as well.
I would always go frost. Frost is, in my opinion, it's more fun.
He's saying like it was like a skill thing. You feel like you've done it. It's a bit more tactical.
Well, yeah. I mean, basically the whole thing for me is this shatter combo thing. The pet gets this ability called freeze, which is a targeted AOE. So you move the circle and click on the floor, and he'll do like a frost nova that you've got now, I think, but it'll be like ranged.
Okay, cool. Right.
So what you do is you start charging up a frostbolt, and then just before you finish your cast, then you use the pet to freeze the enemy in place. And then when you hit a frozen target, you get a massive damage boost, and you can also tail on a little ice lance off the back of your frostbolt, and you'll get both of them will hit him when he's frozen, and it'll just go and blow them up. Does loads of damage.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I think I might go for that then. I think I might take it.
I might have sold it to you there.
Yeah, guys. If you've been watching this, I think on one of my Minecraft bits and pieces, I mentioned my cousin. Check him out if you've not seen. It's Dynamic Creatures. I'll link it in the description. You can check out his channel. Yeah, I think he's actually got like a streamed WoW bits and pieces, so he's into his WoW, so he likes playing that. Right. Now I've got here Denalan's Earth. This is the quest that takes us down to the lake, isn't it?
Oh, right down the bottom.
Yeah, because I haven't been down there yet. It's still cleared out on my map, so I'm pretty sure this is what sort of prompts us to go down there. Hopefully we'll get 10 as well. What am I away? Just under 1,000 away. Yeah.
Cool. You can't. Can you share this one at all? Probably not. I'm guessing it's still part of this huge chain.
No, it's not even. It's greyed out.
That's fine. Not a problem.
What we'll do, if you're, well, it depends whether you're planning on playing this character off of.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to keep it up. I mean, one of the reasons I kind of stopped playing was I got a bit bored at level 90. But so this is actually really fun, and I've quite enjoyed this evening. So.
Cool. Okay. Come on! I didn't even get to finish one frostfire bolt on that. Hang on. Oh, sweet. Herbal. I forgot about these.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I might as well gather it as I go because it's up it'll up the skill, isn't it?
Is that not a bit weird?
What?
Fondling the corpse of your enemy.
I thought it was quite a nice touch when they introduced it, because that was that Burning Crusade or after? It wasn't in the original, was it? You didn't. You couldn't. It wasn't like you could like if you had engineering skill, you couldn't take apart the mechanical ones and stuff.
That is a good question. When did they introduce that? I want to say Wrath of the Lich King, because I know you could do it on the first boss of Ulduar to get parts for the motorcycle if you were lucky.
Okay.
But I can't really remember, and I don't think you could always do it for all of the professions. I think it was introduced sort of like piecemeal.
Profession. Okay. Cool. I'm not actually gaining any
XP.
Any XP for
herbalism.
These herbal. Well, I'm not gaining any herbalism skill, and it's showing it as orange.
But you're not getting anything off them.
No, I'm not getting like up in skill.
I'm not sure if you do when you.
Maybe because they're so abundant, they don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not getting Peace Bloom or anything useful. I'm getting Wriggling Worms.
Wow. I guess
maybe it'll only be when I get something.
Something good. I mean, you don't normally get that much XP for herbalism anyway.
Well, yeah, no, it wasn't the XP I meant. I meant it was the herbalism skill.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. No, I misunderstood.
Now, you might. I don't know whether you'll be able to pick up the quest from him.
No, he's
okay.
part of a big chain, isn't he?
Okay.
With some other stuff. Oh, I can't remember. Oh well.
Cool. Let's give him a sec to do his thing and plant those, and then I think he gives us something else, doesn't he? If this starting area has not changed that much. I expected it to be very different after Cataclysm.
Well, you wait till we get to the next place.
Well, yeah, because I've seen on the map already looks different. The points you can fly to are completely different.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Our whole thing's basically flooded. It looks amazing.
Okay, guys, we're back. Not quite sure what happened there. We think it might have been Skype for some reason. What did you say? A memory leak or something?
Yeah, well...
You've changed? What is he now?
Sulfuron.
It's a very Pokemon name.
Sorry. Well, it's the name of the boss. Or a boss that looks like it.
Yeah, so as you can see in sort of the testing bits and pieces, guys, I've dinged level 10. So I'm just going to pick... I thought I'd save it for on screen. And I think, yeah, I'm going to go Frost. So the first thing I get is this summon the water elemental, isn't it?
Frosty is, yeah.
Cool. I've got it. And there he is. Sweet. So I wonder whether or not this is going to eat at the recording as well. It was weird though, because everything that has been happening, like I've been surrounded by enemies on the recordings before. It's only the Skype that was different, but then it worked all the way through the Ursal the Mauler quest. So I'm not quite sure what that was about. But anyway, let's carry on these. Oh, I have to send you, don't I? Yeah, I've got to get used to doing that.
Oh, you don't. If you put him on assist, then as soon as you fire a spell, he'll start shooting as well. Although it's technically optimal to send him to do stuff, but he will do it himself. Right,
okay. So put him on assist. What's that? Assist. So as soon as I start attacking something, he's going to attack
it. if you just shoot this.
Is this just like when you played a hunter sort of thing?
Yeah, basically. See, look, he's casting.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, so right, we're back on. It did eat at my recording. We've realised it might not have been Skype. And my terabyte hard drive was pretty much full up. I've been making the rookie noob tuber mistake of saving all my video files on my hard drive on my actual laptop, and yeah. So that's been rectified somewhat, and hopefully now we'll be able to play a smooth and lovely game. In the process though, I have got all of my timbling seeds, so I'm just going to hand that in, complete that quest, and accept the next one. But I think I still need to kill some of these. No, I need to go around and collect the timbling sprouts, the little plants on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Now, in what you won't have seen, when it started getting jumpy, Chris was going to show me how to use my pet to full effect.
Pro pet skills.
Pro pet skills, indeed.
Right.
I haven't got can I name him?
Oh, you can't name him. He's generic, I'm afraid.
He's like the least generic of my pets in that he can fight alongside me. I should be able to name him.
Well, the warlocks can't name their pets.
No, this is true.
They
Does
get
he
stuck
blink with me? No.
He doesn't, but he speeds up a bit.
Okay, so he can run faster.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Right, once you've killed this Timberly, if you type /M and then press return.
Yep.
Create macro. Okay, because it's specific to Mage, you probably want to click on your specific macros.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your enter, you need to pick new at the bottom, the little red button. You can keep it on the question mark icon and then just call it freeze at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your first line is hash show tooltip, one word, and then return.
How do you know all of this?
Next line. Oh man, I've got hundreds of macros. And then next line, and then /cast space freeze.
Yeah.
And that's it. And now just drag that onto your bar. I I keybind all the bars, so I've got it. I use freeze as C, but say just put it on any number that you can click with a key rather than using your mouse.
That doesn't need to be on there. Neither does that. Okay.
Okay.
So what happens when I try and do that then?
So basically, if you press that button, you should get a little area thing up here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Oh,
so
sweet.
So what you want to do is, rather than cast it first, if you start casting your Frostbolt or your Frostfire Bolt, and just before you get to the end of the cast, then you freeze the target. So that way, they haven't got a chance to break out. But also, when you get this spell called Ice Lance, just as you finish casting your Frostfire Bolt, or then it will be Frostbolt, you spam your Ice Lance key, and then the Ice Lance will come out exactly afterwards, and they'll both hit the target at the same time, and you get a huge bonus to critical damage on frozen targets.
Okay, so let me test this out on this guy then. So I'm facing him, and
you cast, now freeze, and kill. There you go.
Okay, so is that's giving me more chance of getting a critical strike?
Well, yeah. I'm not sure at level 10 if that's the case, but certainly as you level up, you'll.
Cool. So I'll keep hold of that.
Yeah, and Ice Lance does triple damage, I think, on frozen targets. So.
Oh, okay. So it depends on whether it's frozen or not as well.
Yeah, everything for you. Your whole. I think your mastery. Oh no, the mastery's changed in the last patch. Well, it used to be that it did more damage on frozen targets, but I think now you get these cool little icicles that appear above your head, which is cool, and they fire off.
Awesome.
Attack stuff.
What do I need? I've got 6. Do we have to keep going round? Looks like it. They haven't seemed to be respawning behind me.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a cooldown.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, cool. Well, thank you very much for that.
All done. Well, the reason I went protection, by the way, is so that when we get to a little bit higher level, we can get a quick queue on a dungeon, so we can run through some dungeons.
Oh, because you'll be a healer.
Well, a tank.
A tank. Ah, okay.
Instant queues.
A tank's fewer and farther between then.
They are, which is odd, I think, because I think they're really fun. I think people kind of shy away from the responsibility because you sort of have to know where you're going and what you're doing and what mobs do what and that sort of thing. So if it's your first time, you might not know that, and people like the tank to be kind of confident and go first and know what they're doing and that sort of thing.
No, that's fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right, I've got all my bits and pieces.
Nice. Oh, it's not fair. Blink.
As a paladin, you get like speed boosts or something, don't you?
I do, but not as this spec, I think. I'm not sure actually. Oh no, I do. I do at level 15. I get a really nice speed boost actually. There's a talent, the one I normally use called Pursuit of Justice, where you get a 15% movement speed increase, and then another, I think it's 5% increase for every holy power you have. So at 3 holy power, you can run 30% faster, which is pretty considerable actually.
Yeah, that's a big chunk. Right then, Denalan. What do we got? Timberling sprouts. Thank you very much for your gardening gloves. Is that better? Yeah. Cool. I mean, what stuff are you... Oh, you'll have plenty of good equipment anyway, won't you? You won't need anything that I've got.
No, but I mean, my equipment's not amazing. That's just the quest stuff I've got, but I'm slightly higher level, so I've done a few higher quests.
Okay, cool. Right, so I've done everything here. Wellspring Hovel, where's that? Oh, it's up on the main
top left.
Up on the main road.
Okay. Lead the way.
Oh no, that was not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Oh, you just killed him. Bloody hell.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead. It makes me feel very slow. I'm stuck in the past because I'm trying to decide what I'm doing and he's dead.
Sorry, I didn't realise that move was that powerful.
It's awesome.
Well, it is. I don't think it stays this powerful. But it's quite funny.
It's very cool. Okay, I'm literally just following the arrow. I love your little Naga that's following behind.
Oh, it's not a Naga. This is you know what? I don't even know what these guys are called. But it's like a fire priest.
Is it of like the fire version of the Naga? Because it looks like the same sort of shape. as one of as the Myrmidons and things like that around Black Rock Depths, was it?
It could be a Naga. I don't know. I didn't think they were ever Naga. I've never made that connection. Like, if it is, then that's my mind is blown. Naga to me are always blue, but that's
what I mean. But it's the same model.
Yeah,
because half of the stuff is the same model, isn't it? It's just different skins on it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, this guy's in molten core, which is like the opposite of water. I don't know what he is. Let's a quick Google. Got my lore head on. What race is Sulfur? He's a flame walker.
A flame walker.
Yep.
Okay. The only reason I think from a graphic design point of view, like from the actual design of the game, they've used the same model.
Yeah.
I've got to fill the amethyst file. Whereabouts was that? Oh, that's up in the bit near the harpies and stuff.
Is that up top left?
Yeah, top left.
Cool.
We'll head in that direction now.
I'm way behind.
That's cool. I will pick up some silverleaf then on the way. Use my my man to help me with my killing of webwood lurkers. There we go. Thank you very much. Where is it? I've done very little herbalism actually. I didn't want to run around too much because I didn't want to level off screen. But I think now that we've sort of leveling a little, I'll start leveling a little slower. I think I'll do that now. Make sure I go around and gather. So what else do we have? We have move 2.
Yeah, move 2 allows you to make him stand somewhere and he won't leave, which is useful at sort of certain high levels of play because, for example, in arena, if a priest runs towards you, then he's going to do an area of effect fear, and it will hit you and the pet. So you don't want your pet. You can get out of it by using a trinket or ice block, but the pet can't. So it's not good that your pet gets feared. So you might want to move the pet somewhere so that he's always sort of at some distance away from you, so they can never hit you and your pet at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you would use move 2, or to move him out of something if he's standing still.
Oh, I can get rid of my FPS on screen. We don't need that anymore, do we?
Oh no.
Yeah, it must have been that because this is working fine now.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed any sort of laggy jumps or anything like that. Ah, here we go. I found our man.
Our man? Who's our man?
Our man is Relian Greenspire.
Oh, yeah, I know the one.
Greenspire. I remember him.
old Greenspire. Well, my first character was a Night Elf Rogue, so a long time ago. A long time ago.
I've just been given a bit to go. Oh, the mossy tumours are all up here as well. Let's head up. Let's head on up. I'm just going to grab this piece.
Red-tailed chipmunk. Oh, I've got one of those, that's fine. Carry on, chipmunk, you shall not be imprisoned today.
I do actually quite like this pet.
Which pet? Oh, your water elemental?
Yeah.
Or your frog thing?
Well, Squirtoad is awesome. But but I was talking about the water elemental. Oh, do you want like a elixir of minor defense? That'll make a lot of difference to you.
Well, you've got one going. Let's do it.
Where are we going? Trade. Where's my stuff?
Awesome. Thanks very much.
Oh, you are more than welcome, sir.
If only I had something to give you in return. I've got some health potions, but I'm assuming you've got probably about 30 of those.
Oh no, I just got hit from behind by another one I didn't see.
Elder Knight Saber.
Indeed. There we go. I'm just trying to work out where we're going. Well, I'll head up. I'm going to follow the arrow. We need to go The Burden of Calderel. Which one was that? Oh, fill the amethyst fire. Actually, let's walk along the river and kill these mossy tumor guys at the same time. I think they're along there, if I remember. Have you got a fawn?
I've got fawn, yep.
Oh, wrong one. That one. There you go. Stop.
Do you have to kill these things? Webwood silk spinners? Or is it the timberling things again?
Yeah, it's the timberling things.
Oh, he loves his timberlings, this bloke, doesn't he?
Well, it's the whole quest line around the why they're horrible. Why the elementals
why they
are
peaceful. Horrible.
Yeah, you know, why they attack. Isn't it? It's like what's happened to them, they're all gone nasty. Isn't there one main one that you have to kill at the end of the quest line?
I think there is.
Oak something.
Professor Oak.
Yeah, Professor Oak.
Different game.
Not so different anymore.
Yeah.
I think that game is included in this game, is it not? Does it not come bundled with?
I think so.
Yeah, here we go. Timberling Mire Beast. There we go. And we didn't get anything. Great.
Gotta love the drop rates.
Oh, yes. Jeez. You just run past it, take it out as you go. Oh, I've got one. We get there.
Nice.
What's this? Small frog.
You've got small frog already, haven't you? That's
oh,
what
you've got another
Squirtoad
one.
is.
Yeah, Squirtoad is a wooden frog.
A wooden frog?
Not a wooden frog. No, wait a minute. What is Squirtoad? A wood frog.
I was
not
say,
wooden. Just
wooden.
Wood.
I mean, it'd probably float if you're right, but...
If they're frozen, is there any particular moves that I use on them that will break them out of that freeze, or does it just happen when they get hit?
There's like a damage threshold, I think. So
okay.
If you do too much damage, then it breaks, which is why you want to cram everything into one hit, so that you get as many attacks in while they're technically frozen.
Yeah.
Because I think it bases it on
whenever
it bases it on when the spell leaves your hand rather than when it hits the target. So if they're frozen when the spell comes out of your hand, then you'll get the damage.
Oh, we got one up here. Okay.
It feels weird not having any shoulder armor. I feel a bit underdressed.
I keep using my own Frost Nova
Instead of the pets one.
Just after.
Oh, okay.
So I keep losing both cooldowns.
That's alright.
Wait a minute. I don't think I need to head up this. I need to come back down again.
Okay.
I need to carry on along here, I believe, and then head across. Actually, do you know what? I might head across because there'll be a couple up the bank.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, can I see it on my map? I think I can see it. I've just got to fill up a file. I'm still on that quest line. So I'll do that quickly.
Go for it.
Oh, you bounced off both of them. Yeah, here it is.
Cool.
There used to be a quest you could start from here as well.
Did they? Oh man, you seem to know more about this than me.
Well, I played Night Elves. Something to do with the harpies. Yeah, there is.
The herpes?
There's two.
It's been going round again.
Yeah. Does the rounds every now and again, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Sentinel Arnia Cloud.
Blood Feather Belts.
Clouds Break.
Can you get these as well?
Yeah, and there's another one here from Priestess.
And Silvery Spinnerets.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Right, where should we go?
Well, they seem to be...
I'll tell you what, I'm going to end this recording. Because we've been going for a little while. And I might even start the next recording now, depending on how we feel. But this will be one episode. So, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed having Chris on. Say bye, Chris.
Goodbye.
Yeah, like, subscribe, do all of that sort of stuff. And we'll be back shortly. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.